friends, in today's video I want to give you a couple of tips for the 100-day project. If you signed up with Ivytree Studio to do art journaling project for 100 days with us this year, I'm still busy working on mine, and this was typed one Sunday evening at the dining room table, so very kind of a rough little video, but I just wanted to share with you how I prepped a couple of my little notebooks that I made for art journaling. Now, first of all, I took the printable kits and I fussy cut all of those in a previous session, and I had those in one container available. And then what I did was I sat down and I sorted all of those elements. I basically cut out all the kits available under this project, and I sorted them and kind of grouped them together in little random bundles to create little mini kits for myself that could kind of work together, little pieces of paper, etc., that could tell an interesting story, so that every session and every entry into my journal would be different, depending on the scripture that I chose and the prompt words. I also popped that into a little Ziploc bag together with each of the little kits. And then what the tip of this video is actually all about is just prepping some blank pages. I feel like most people are afraid of the blank page. I don't really fear it. I like digging into a blank page and filling it up with all sorts of interesting random things. And so the tip in this video is all about just placing things down randomly without prepping the backgrounds yet. We will do that in another video where I will show you what I did with these prepped pages. And basically my idea was to just get something in the background to just start a background layer that brings interest to the page, and then I would add the gesso and the gel medium on top of that, and I would call that my background layer. So that's basically it. So divide up those elements, make some random little kits for yourself, and then use one kit at a time for a little entry into your journal, into your project, together with the scripture prompt and the word prompt for the day, and see what you end up with. And for me, that was just a very satisfactory session, just kind of curating those little kits and pre-creating in my mind's eye what I wanted to put on my pages. And what I also like to do, and you'll see me do that in this video as well, is to add my own art doodles and artworks to those pages. So what I also did that specific evening is I spent some time just after prepping some pages ahead. I decided to just add some of my own art as well to some of the pages. And that's something that you can also try to do. Add some whimsical art of your own, or just doodle. Just use your pencil and add some marks to that background layer before you add the gesso. That can also create some interesting effects on your art journal background. So when you see the flower shop elements that we have available in the shop, you can use those in your art journal backgrounds as well, because I feel like adding a floral element to some random pieces of paper and art pieces really kind of brings the feminine effect into your art journaling. It tells the viewer that you're a woman, you're feminine, you're soft, you've got a soft heart, you're creative, and I like adding those elements to my pages. It really, really makes me happy. I also love to add lined elements. So in this instance, butterflies or florals that's black and white can also help you just start a page, and then you can kind of curate that into anything that you like. You can add any coloring to it, which gives you a lot of customization in terms of your art journal page. Some of these elements have dark colors like black, but there are also a lot of color to it, lots of yellows and reds and blues, and so you can really play with these elements that's available in the 100-day project kits. The links down below will take you to these kits if you're interested in joining this project with me. you can follow me here on the channel for more videos like these, where I'll give you little tips on how to just start, because I think just getting started is also what it's all about. And then continuing that project, even if those 100 days takes you 2 or 3 years to finish, it's not about the amount of time, it is about the quality time that you spend in your journaling and with your art journal. So I feel like for most creatives, we can easily get overwhelmed, and having a little mini project like this that you can randomly grab hold of and just doodle and just paint, or whatever your heart desires at that moment. I think that's very healthy for creatives to have a space. So always having a little 100-day project where you have a goal, but that goal is open-ended and it can take you as long as it takes you. It takes the pressure off of creating, and you are totally free to use it anytime that you feel the need and you want to express yourself creatively. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you in the next one soon.